time, weather, and
Audio Jungle.
case.
Throughout the centuries, the Marine Corps' relentless pursuit of excellence is unchanged.
Welcome to my channel today. I truly appreciate you being here. I keep hearing that I should have a diversified portfolio and silver should only be a small part.
Does size matter to you? Does size matter? Does size matter?
When I constantly hear this from talking heads, I know they're not really speaking to me.
You talking to me?
But I truly disagree with having a diversified silver portfolio, and here's why. I first started purchasing silver when I realized the incredible opportunity that sits right in front of us. Buying silver initially, I believed I would not have enough time to stack a meaningful amount. I was thinking the market would collapse soon and I would miss any major opportunity. My first order was for a mere 2 ounces, but this was all I could afford. Since that fateful day of holding an ounce of silver in my hand, I have sought to gather as much silver as possible. I can use the time to scratch out enough fiat currency to accumulate more and more as I wait for the Great Reset. Since I have to scratch and claw for every dollar to purchase silver, I merely do not have the money or faith to be investing in the stock market because I see it's going to crash, with the exception of the silver mining stocks we talked about in the previous video. Silver will have its day. Having a diversified silver portfolio would mean I invested in what? I see everything coming to a crash unseen before in human history. The last historical event of this magnitude goes all the way back probably to the Roman Empire. I see the markets collapsing and people getting screwed out of their life's earnings. The banks do not care about you, and the government sure as heck cares nothing at all. I hear all the talking heads tell me to diversify, and I ask, with what? Should I purchase banking stocks when I know the collapse will wipe them out? I could not even begin to unwrap all of the information uncovered over the last few years about the Federal Reserve. I could not begin to sway your opinion unless you do your own research. I have always been part of the class that has said, I do not have the money to purchase investments, as the kids always needed food and the wife wanted electricity. The demands of life have forced me to barely be able to stack silver. Since I am a student of history, I know the ultimate demise of all fiat currency in human history. The amount of financial ammunition I possess is very limited. I do not have the ability to diversify anything, as I would barely be able to afford silver. Even if I could doubt, I would venture beyond gold, and this is only for weight considerations, which is in a previous article. There is a common theme with all YouTube talking heads that the market is getting ready to transfer the largest amount of money, wealth, in human history. Why would you not buy anything but silver and gold? If silver hits just $100 an ounce, I'll be set for years. If it hits $300 an ounce, I will be set for life. How high will silver go? This is one thing nobody will agree upon, because nobody wants to state a solid price because they don't know. I have even heard people say $1,000 an ounce and other amounts all over the pricing spectrum. No matter what happens, history shows me that at the end of our current financial system, silver will break loose. Silver will break out, and when it does, I will hold no regrets for not having done more. Everyone I speak to has a person that they know that has already spoken to them about stacking silver. You have heard it all before, and yet you struggle to pull the trigger and place an order. It is not like you're buying anything, actually. You are just pulling off the metaphoric financial road. The dollar is currently guaranteed to be worth less tomorrow due to inflation. While I have my money parked in silver, it avoids the oncoming freight train that will wipe out the masses financially when this great reset comes. I do not diversify my portfolio because I believe that much in the destruction that is coming. This is what history is telling all of us. My history-loving background shows the unavoidable path to the oncoming financial destruction. The sad part is that powers that be know this destruction is coming, and they are more than happy to allow your financial future to be destroyed for their benefit. They do not care about you. They do not care about me. And if you doubt this, then you do not know ancient history, and nor do you know recent history. As I hear talking heads say I should have a diversified silver portfolio, I ask myself, how? You do not know my financial reality. I am like many people, barely having enough money to keep the lights on in my home. I will not state how much silver I have because that is irrelevant to anyone but myself. How much money other people have is irrelevant also because they never give it away. Do not read some Reddit forum and get jealous because someone has a massive silver stack, as it means nothing in your reality. It has no impact whatsoever. I have been a contractor and worked in many homes that were beyond my budget. I have learned that no matter what, there will always be someone with more. Jealousy or dejection is an emotion best left at the door. When the crash comes, if you do not hold physical silver, you too will be left at the door. Please do your own research. I implore you. I strongly suggest you read the book, Creature from Jekyll Island. It could awaken you to what really is happening. Do your research. If you do not prepare yourself and your family, you remember this article and you will be pissed off that you were too busy working for a living to make any real money. Your future self will thank you. Semper Fi.
Various
Beep, beep.